I'd like to open with a short prayer borrowed from Cindy Banks, priest at St. Luke's in Boone. May we be fully aware of the presence of your love. Amen. We have an ancient crabapple tree in our front yard. I do not know her age. On the morning of March 27th, she was strutting her stuff with what she has left. She has been trimmed as much as the surrounding power lines will allow. Proud, puffy pink blossoms adorn her now oddly shaped form. When our daughter, who is now 30 years old, was 6 years old, I took a picture of her under it. Both were in all their earthly glory. She in a pink dress, and the tree with a broad umbrella of pink blossoms over her head. Each extended the glory of the other. It's been that way for Marty and us for years. The energy has flowed both ways. Marty's life has a deeper, wider meaning for knowing us, and we have a deeper, wider understanding of our life's potential because of her talent for calling forth our gifts. Now the cycle of life is turning round. My daughter has children of her own climbing trees in their yard. Our flowering crabapple tree is a fraction of its previous size. Much skinnier than before, yet still standing tall and braving the weather, accepting the sun, the wind, and the rain as it comes. And to our great joy, still opening her blossoms. Our Marty Martha Muffy is doing that too, and inviting us to share the weather. And we accept her invitation with tender hearts. 2 Corinthians 4:16-18 tells us, "We do not lose heart. Though our outer self is wasting away, our inner self is being renewed day by day. For this light momentary affliction is preparing for us an eternal weight of glory beyond all comparison, as we look not to the things that are seen, but to the things that are unseen. For the things that are seen are transient, but the things that are unseen are eternal." We saw at the Marty party that all persons she has ever met are her sisters and her brothers. All children are her children, be they two-legged or four-legged. All life's experiences, the hard ones and the joy-filled ones, are the stuff of being alive. I've had a theory going for a number of years. It is that the heart has no limit to how many people it can love. My experience is that each person has a particular shape in my heart. No other person can fill that space. Marty has now changed my theory to a fact. It seems to me that Marty was ordained before she was born. She has spoken with joy about her upbringing in the Episcopal Church. I once saw a photo of her in the children's choir. Her life's journey has brought her to a place of affirming many paths. She recognizes love in all places. Marty has touched many hearts, and as she has touched these hearts, a light that has dimmed has become bright again. What a brilliant glow of love filled and overflowed from the parish hall during the Marty party. Pincola Estes has described this beautiful energy this way: "One of the most calming and powerful actions you can do to intervene in a stormy world is to stand up and show your soul. Struggling souls catch light from other souls who are fully lit and willing to show it." Multiply that by the number of private encounters and group encounters that she has made time for in her days in Asheville. Add on more encounters and callings in places before Asheville, as evidenced in Caring Bridge. I don't know how much longer our tree will stand. We cannot know how much longer Marti will share this earthly journey with us. We can receive some guidance on this walk from Forward Day by Day, April 1st. Jesus does not often tell us all that is going on. He asks us to play our part in the divine drama without knowing the other actors or the end result. This can be frustrating, but it is the way of the Lord. The full story is seldom clear to us, but our roles are abundantly clear. The Lord requires us to do justice and to love kindness and to walk humbly with our God. Micah 6:8. The whole path is seldom clear, but the next step usually is. Whenever death comes, there must be a parting. We so wish it could be otherwise, but we have hints that it will not be the end of life. Mary Cosby, for whom I am named, says this: "For those who have entered into life's energies, which very much include love, death becomes one more adventure and discovery." Dr. Edwin Petit gathered his sons around him years ago, just as he was dying, and said, "Well, I'm off for the great adventure." My own father said to a dear friend just hours before he died, "Helen, this is a glorious crossing." To those who have entered into life's energies and know love, death is another adventure and another discovery. Another person said how true Mary Cosby's quote was, and said that her mother, in the days of her passing, often exclaimed at the beauty of what only she could see. At one point she asked, "Who did all this? It's wonderful!" As if she was participating in an unexpected party, a surprise party, just for her. Indeed she was, and the party continues. Marti brings us joy, compassion, and vision, as well as honesty, integrity, and love overflowing. We know that Marti is wrapped many times round in the love that preceded all of our walks, will follow all of our walks, and will welcome each of us into the transition and beyond. We give deep thanks for our shared journeys and deep thanks for today.